Last supervisor report I had was in July. Well, that's the one I have. Dated August.
Maggie's gonna try, but I don't think it's done. Somebody?
We don't have board minutes.
I've got minutes. You got copies of minutes? I got mine.
Should have.
You guys get copies of minutes from
I
last
got it.
week?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
In my box.
You don't know.
All right.
I stole stuff out of your
Okay.
box.
I don't know why you didn't have them. There you go.
Thank you.
Everybody else have them?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't make copies, but I can
Okay.
just
Yep.
pass around.
Very good.
All right. You're ready. All right. Call the meeting in order. Tom, lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You read fast, Tom?
I'm really going for it right now. Apparently, better stuff here. Go for it.
Go for it. Has everybody else had a chance to look at the minutes of the last meeting? Is there a motion to approve? I'll make the motion to approve. Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Anybody want privilege of the floor tonight? Moving right along now. Old business.
Thank you.
What do you want to do with,
Oh, you want to do that on personnel?
committee report?
Yep. All right.
Any other old business? I know Matt's been in contact with CGI. We've got to get a little powwow together to get the videos up and running.
Right. I'll just mention it during the AT thing.
Okay. Any other old business that needs to be addressed? Any new business?
I have some new business to bring before the board. In August, I went to Sydney for a citizen emergency preparedness course that was given by the state, and with the Assemblyman Crouch and Seward were sponsoring this. It was a very well done course by the National Guard. There was a representative from Homeland Security and another representative from Fire Council. And they stressed not just flood emergency preparedness, but whether you have wildfire or just having to leave your property in a quick and timely fashion. I wrote a letter to Assemblyman Crouch after speaking with the supervisor and the mayor, Rich Maxey, to see whether I could get their support on this project, and they endorsed it. So a letter was sent to Assemblyman Crouch, and we're looking to have this program done in October up at DA. September 15th, the same program is being done in Walton, and it's very well done. It's an hour long. You have about a half hour of questions and answers. The committee gives you an emergency preparedness backpack at the end of the presentation, which is full of all sorts of emergency goodies that will help you in the event of emergency in case you're displaced for a day or so. So at the program in Sydney, there was about 200 people. They've also had this program in Margaretville with the same success, about 200 people. So at some point when we have verification of the time and place, I'll be getting in contact with the chamber and putting it on the website, the news. But at this point, I just want to report that this is, this program is pushing forward.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other new business?
We could just mention that we went all into the financial training. You know, was given by the comptroller's office, so if people wonder if we do anything, that's something that we do. And that's to help us plan for next year's budget.
Okay, moving on to committee reports. Highway machinery, Billy?
I don't have a lot to talk about. We, Al and I met with the union representatives and we've begun union negotiations. Everything's moving along just fine. Scheduled to meet with them again toward the end of this month. I don't anticipate any big surprises there. I think we're gonna be able to wrap it up pretty quickly.
Got anything, Darren, you want to report on?
I guess one thing is an update on the truck with the new dump box. The box is on it, and it'll be done ahead of schedule.
Good.
Well, back, well
Back
before
before
winter.
snow flies.
Well, that's a nice surprise.
Oh, don't say it's bad.
Ah, don't you people learn?
It was 90, Tom, we got another day or two. before it's
I
done.
Got your road sealing pretty well done?
Road sealing was all done, yep, that actually went fairly good,
Good.
no problems. And there hasn't been any problems much go afterwards as far as,
Tearing it up.
yeah, people purposely tearing it up, so,
How many miles were done?
7 miles.
7 miles.
Yep.
Okay.
Darren, have you heard anything from anyone at senior housing?
Nope, nothing more, nothing at all, I haven't.
There was some concern from one or more of the folks at senior housing about the noise and the dust from the highway department. And I spoke with,
And other businesses.
yeah, and the phone company and the logging company.
Not phone company, it's DC.
I don't know. But I spoke with one lady from senior housing last week, and I assured her that it's not our intention to mess up the neighborhood, but there's only a few weeks left in road repair season, and crew's gonna take full advantage of it.
We haven't had much rain to keep the dust down either, so.
No, it's been extremely dry here, and I think that's
Well,
part
we're
of the
done with
problem.
the machinery mixing and chipping and all that, aren't we?
Yeah, we're done mixing it, yep. It'll be a good month before it's all loaded out.
Yeah, that'll be occasional.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is
Overrunning.
early in the morning, but that's the work hours.
Good. Gotta do what we gotta do.
Correct.
All right, health and youth, Matt?
The youth employment program came to an end this past month, and so that was, I think that went well. We had our 2 youth employees paid for by the county, and they were helping the assessor's office input data. And it was helpful to the town. We also, I wanted to let people know that there's rec cards, which are just, you know, the brochures regarding the trails behind the school. They were printed by the Catskill Mountain Club and the O'Connor Hospital, and that it's just for people who are interested in those trails. And we have a volleyball court in place now. It's completed at the Sheldon Park, and that was the project together with the village and with DC Can, a local volunteer organization. And it had support from the Delhi Community Fund, so a lot of different organizations involved in making that happen. Right now there's no sand, but maybe next year we'll have sand there.
Okay.
For economic development and shared services, we didn't have a meeting of the shared services committee last week with the village, or last month with the village, but we will have one next week, I think it is, with the village, maybe 2 weeks from now. So there will be something, there will be more to report next month for shared services.
Okay. Recreation, we got any more news on the pool?
The last I heard from Al, and that this is not, Al would be better to report it, but there's a bid that will go out instead of, I think it's kind of the same thing we've reported in the past. Bids that came in for our plan were too high, and so a different bid, or a different tender is going out asking people what they can build within our budget, but that has not gone out yet.
They didn't send it out. Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be a new request for proposals.
Right. But there will be construction this year.
No. Okay, personnel, Tom.
Bill and I had finished up our interviews for the code enforcement officer, and at this time, we'd like to recommend that the town Delhi hired Dale Downen to be the code officer for the ensuing year, until we have a reappointment. Dale's one of the most, he's got the most seniority in the area, and he's well versed with some of the projects. We have a lot of industry that's gonna be happening here soon, so it was, he seems to be a good person to have on staff to oversee the countryside and what's going on in Clark's and all the other industries. So, with that, I'd like to make that recommendation to the
Make
board.
that a motion.
I'd make a motion.
Okay. Okay.
So he's appointed from now through the end of the
To the
year?
end of the year.
Yes,
Yeah.
till we do the reappointments
Right,
at the,
and you're appointing, you want to appoint him in January,
we'll probably do that.
just for somebody to do.
Okay, yes.
You're gonna get things ready before you leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, we've got a motion and a second. Any more discussion?
Does he use, will he be in the office or he's operating out of a different office?
He's been having office hours here 2 mornings a week.
Yep, 2 mornings a week, and
And
he's
he's
got
also available at the county public safety building during the days too, so.
He's here 7:30 to 9 on Tuesday and Thursday. And then he's told us if anybody else calls from during the day to give him his number at the counter.
And I echo what Tom said, he is probably one of the most knowledgeable ones in the area. I think he'd be the best choice for what we've got coming up. So, having said that, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, carried. Anything else on building?
At this time.
IT, Matt?
We have, it's not really an update, it's just repeating some information about the videos that were made by CGI, which is a private company that develops short films about Delhi. They're to be posted on our website, but we haven't made that happen yet, and I have to communicate with them about just the technical aspects of it. It's not for lack of wanting to do it, it's just a little more complicated than anticipated.
Codes, anything to report on that, Billy, or?
No, now that we have an appointment, I'll meet with Dale and make sure that we have
Get a monthly report.
codes report going.
He did submit a report with his mileage that is in those vouchers. It tells all the inspection dates and where he did and what they were for. So if you read that, you can see where he was.
Very good. All right. Moving along. Let's see, there's no justice court report tonight, probably because bank statements just got here. Dale's report's attached to his voucher. Brings us to town clerk's report.
I think we're one of the only towns left in the area that are issuing hunting licenses.
Everybody getting out of the business?
Everybody else is getting away from it. They don't like the system, hardly make any money on it, but, you know, it works fine, I don't have any problem, and people are glad to come here, so.
I know that Harpersville's had issues with the state.
Well, we all have,
Yeah.
because I get emails every day, well, we're gonna be down again tonight, or,
Yeah.
oh, we're down this morning, you know, it's, everybody's gonna have the same,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think after a while, they could get it right at least the
Well-
second or third try.
You'd think so, but ours is, you know, it's going okay. I think because we do so many, we learn how to work around it a little bit more maybe than other towns, because we get,
A little more familiar with the system.
yeah, we get a lot.
I'll make a motion to accept the clerk's report.
All right, is there a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, we've got last month's supervisor's report here for July. Bookkeeper is working on the one for August, but I don't expect she's gonna get it done tonight. Anybody have any questions on the July supervisor's report? Okay, is there a motion to accept?
So moved. Second.
Second by Matt. All in favor?
Aye.
Let's see. On the county end, Matt and I were talking earlier, Countryside is pretty much a done deal now. They've turned in a site plan to the planning board, and they've talked to Dale about their building plans, and they're hoping to get started before the end of the year, if everything falls into place, but it's looking like they've cleared most of the hurdles now. Otherwise, in the county, we got the bed tax issue coming back up again, and it's budget season. Anybody have any other county questions? I'm trying to answer.
I thought I saw some of the paper about vehicle policy. Does it seem like it's in order, or is it, there used to be controversy about the?
I think the new policies are closing up the loopholes we were aware of. There's some more provisions coming on some other policies at the county level. They may be, hopefully be on the agenda for the September meeting here on the 23rd. And I think we'll have them all pretty well covered. Yeah, we're making progress.
Is there anything happening with the county garage?
Still in the study phase, so I'm not sure if they've even made a decision on whether that's where they're gonna build or whether we've gotta look at moving it somewhere else. It's just, it's a tight site in the floodplain. It's creating a lot of problems. Okay, moving on. Is there a motion? Let's see, did we change abstract numbers?
Yes, we did.
Is that changed on the
What you
agenda?
have is correct.
The agenda's correct?
What you have is correct.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve abstracts number 2097 through 2139?
So moved.
All right, is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I had a question about one of the abstracts. I mean, I don't disagree with it. I just wanted to know, there was talk about reimbursement through NICEAG program. I think we had talked about.
They took off their share, so we got billed for our share this month.
Okay,
And it was a $400 charge for the lift,
okay.
so they could reach the ceiling in the garage. They deducted all their share of it.
So do we know how much it saved us?
It is on the bill.
Yeah, they've got it broke down, I think it was in the 60-something.
70, yeah, it was 60-something, 65%.
And hopefully within.
I like the lights
They're nice.
in the front.
They definitely get light, they're all lit.
Yeah, but they cast a lot of light down into the bays.
Yep, the inside ones,
Yeah, that too.
well, they're certainly brighter than what was there.
Have you noticed any, better reception on your radios?
No, that didn't happen. I'm kind of surprised, but that didn't happen.
that was one of the selling features
It
that he
was,
pushed
yeah.
for me, so.
Yeah, and he said to let him know about that too, I haven't seen it.
I'll let him know
Surprisingly,
about it.
Yep, surprisingly, even the radio, like AM, FM, really didn't pick that up any better either. I was quite surprised,
Okay,
because it took the ballast out and everything.
yeah, I'll follow up on that.
Missed was good.
No, he came back, he got them all.
Okay.
Nice light though.
Mary, we'll take Bill on night woodshed and talk to him.
Yeah.
All right. Any other business tonight?
Nope.
Okay, is there a motion to adjourn? Second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
We're done.
Bill, this is for me.
I'm gonna keep that, like, okay, it's for-